What's up, Twitch? It's your Lord and Savior King D353. Another stream of Let's Play Genshin Impact. Not what I meant to click. As per usual, we have another Genshin event to do, and this time, it's Ito's Iridescent Arataki Rockin' for Life toward a Force of Awesomeness. Ito, someone needs to teach you how to name things. I love you, I love your energy, but please, learn how to name things. Also, I noticed for some godforsaken reason, Jinyan isn't part of this event, so, I decided to let Jinyan be the, main member of our team here. I basically just took my Arataki gang team and replaced Yao Yao with her. Could I have replaced the Traveler? Probably, but whatever. Jinyan's part of the gang for now. I keep forgetting I'm on a computer right now. I am not on the PS5. So as per usual, I'm going to do my warm-up before we actually do the event to give people time to come into the stream. And by my warm-up, I mean random shit that I want to do. Like picking my plants and getting my my realm currency. And probably beating up a boss.
This realm.
If there's a specific boss you guys want to see me curb stomp, comment it below. And I will go murder that boss just for shits and giggles. That poor boss will be minding its own business. And I'll just walk up to her like, hey, you want to have your skull caved in? Ain't nothing more rock and roll than gardening. Hey look, Dodoko's in the season of rocking too. I wish I could get music that actually matches Dodoko's rhythm.
This realm is.
Shut up, Tubby. Just let me buy plants from you. Because I'm too lazy to pick them up properly. What's this? Purchase limits raised. Good to know. I'm not buying anything from there right now, but good to know. Sure. Mint. Yeah, I didn't say do that. It's hard to remember which green items are used for foods. And yeah, when I go into my Serenity Pot to get things, I prioritize plants that can be made into food, unless I specifically need something for someone's ascension. Speaking of ascension, I wish those red flowers from Inazuma could be planted. Like, why can certain flowers be planted in here, but others can't? It's kind of annoying. I can't plant any of the shit I actually need. I just have to settle for planting this nonsense that I don't. Like, what am I gonna do with those, Valberries? Other than putting them in my paramedic transformer? Exactly. Nothing. I don't need the fucking Valberries. Why are those an option? I mean, yes, they are an essential material, so they fall into one of the groups that I mentioned earlier, but, like, I don't need it anymore. Give me the other ascension plants, damn it. I don't care if they're specialties. Give them to me. Give. You think I have the patience to plot out a course to get red plants? No, I don't.
Ad Astra.
Dude, it's been so long since I've last heard Inazuma's music. Alright, no one actually said what they want me to warm up on. So let me see what I need so I can kill something. You know what? Sure, Zinyan, let's fight what your boss is. What's your boss? The Pyro Regisfine? Sure, this will be the fastest warm-up battle ever. This poor plant is gonna perish. And it's gonna be everyone's fault for not voting on something. Blame the fans for this, Pyro Regisfine. They didn't vote on They didn't vote on something for me to warm up against. Actually, now I think about it, didn't Pika-Twig request I beat a boss with the Traveler before? I'll make this the Traveler's fight. The Traveler, assisted by Xinyan, will fight the Arataki. It's not the specific boss they wanted me to fight. They wanted me to fight... What was it? Senora, I think? But, fuck it. They're getting the Arataki. Something wants to smoke. Where'd you go?
No, I'm not. Out of my way.
Look at all that damage I barely did. I'm totally not fucked. What am I saying? It's the Arataki. It's an easy one. Okay, that was concerning. Why do I hear a drum every time I dash with her?
Feel the beat. Dissipate. Shrine till I'm dead.
Water jet.
Power cord.
Water jet. Maybe I wasn't meant for this world.
Alright, yeah, that's enough of that.
Attaboy! Who wants some of this?
Yeah, I need to rebuild my Traveler. My Traveler's the hottest of garbage. Then again, no one ever said Hydro Traveler was good. But I don't think that's an excuse for that bad showing. Like, at all. How many more of these things do you need? 2. Would have been cool if I could have ascended you after that as a reward for beating it, but I guess since I didn't beat it with the Traveler, I don't deserve the ascension yet. Everyone good? Everyone's good. Alright then, let's actually go to the events. Dude, my headphones are having an aneurysm because I took too long to charge them. I hope they can last the stream. Oh, I also need to see where I'm going to start this event off. Oh, there's a readable invitation. That's cute. Ha ha ha! Wanna guess who this is from? Bingo, it's me, amigo. That's right, your bestest bud has been down here in Inazuma missing you. Ha 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 ha! I recently ran into a new Fontanian friend, and he said they got a nice music festival called the Iridescent Tour over there. Now, yours truly instantly thought of Drumalog Festival we had last time, and how we drummed it up in Amakane Island, singing and scarfing roasted lavender melons. Aw yeah, now those are some great memories. You haven't forgotten either, right, compadre? But yeah, it'd be great if you could forget the part about the Tenryu Commission botching their jobs and arresting me totally by mistake. So this time, I decided to work with my new pal and host an even bigger, even badder, even wilder music party. And it's going to be called the Iridescent Arataki Rocket for Life Tour de Force of Awesomeness. What do you think? Doesn't the name alone to set your soul on fire? So stop dragging your feet and get your tushy on over to Watsumi Island, because the one and only has still got a lot to say. Be there or be square. If you're a no-show, then there's no show. Disclaimer, of course I don't have Shinobu transcribe this for me. He totally did. Shinobu, why do you gotta be such a party killer, man? Wait, can Ito not write? Or is he just lazy? Whatever. Wait, what? He said Watatsumi Island. Is this not Watatsumi Island? I don't see the mission marker. Oh, it didn't auto-select the mission for me. This audio cutting out's gonna be really annoying when I'm listening to the voices, but I guess I have no one to blame for that but myself. I really should have just fucking... charged my headphones like a responsible streamer. No. I'm not in the mood for your shits. Go fight somebody else.
Whoa, so this is the venue, huh? Not half bad.
Oh! How the fuck did I miss that? I was like, wait, what venue? I'm just in the field. No, it's literally right there.
Ah, don't you worry, Jack Attack. We'll find that dog, even if it's hiding in Denchukaku.
Ito, it's just a myth.
What dog?
Whoa, compadre! And Paimon! You finally made it! Oh man, have I missed you guys. Oh, yeah, and this is Dvorak, a musician from Fontaine. Jack Attack, you know these two, right?
Hey, Mr. Dvorak, it's you!
It's so wonderful to see you both again. I feel like that lantern rite was just yesterday. How have you been?
Pretty good. So how did you end up hanging around with Ito? Is he helping you with the Iridescence tour now?
Oh, you better believe it, Minnie Melon. But that's only half the story. This is no ordinary Iridescence tour. Me and Jack Attack are teaming up to turn this into the Iridescent Arataki Rockin' for Life Tour de Force of Awesomeness.
Rockin' for life? What do you know about rock and roll, Bullchucker?
I could totally believe he's into
What,
rock
you
and
never
roll.
heard of Bullchucker rock before?
No.
Moo, moo, moo!
God, you're killing me, Ito.
Don't try and understand it, Minnie Melon. It'll melt your mind. It's about letting loose. Come on, give us some lavender melon rock.
Okay, speak for yourself, mister. Sounds like you're the one whose mind is melting.
Just to backtrack a little, what's this dog you were talking about?
Just a local legend I heard about. Apparently there was a war between the islands of Narukami and Watatsumi not too long ago. Is that right?
Such a waste. When will people learn? Make rock and roll, guys, not war.
A tragedy to be sure. Countless animals were affected by the fallout. A raven, a bakedanuki, a weasel thief, and many more sustained injuries.
Fair point. The animals didn't deserve that. But, not to downplay it or anything, but didn't even worse stuff happen than that?
Yeah, one, way more people died, and two, why do we care about the weasel thief exactly? I get the other ones. They're cute and innocent. Weasel thieves aren't innocent. Why do we care about that?
In the eyes of a rocker, all living things are equally important.
Ito, could you stop thinking about rock for like 5 seconds? So did the dog get injured?
No. The story goes that this dog was something like a ninkin. It would show up out of nowhere in the middle of a battle to rescue the injured animals and take them to safety.
Hey, that's...
Rockin' and rollin' to the rescue! A king among canines! Woo! There'll always be a place for him in the Arataki gang.
Okay, one, Ito, please shut the fuck up. Two, that looked like Toma's dog that I forgot the name of. I think it was Koromaru, though I could be mistaking it for another dog's name. Where'd you hear about this?
In Rito. I was actually there while the war was going on. It inspired me to write a song about it. I was even planning to host a music festival around the same theme, but unfortunately, I couldn't convince my investors.
But you could somehow convince them to let you do a fucking rock concert around the Arataki gang. The most hated people in all of Inazuma.
Oh yeah, I heard all about that. They claimed they had to cancel their plans because of an accident at sea, but that was just a lame excuse.
Yes, they weren't optimistic about the potential return on investment. Plus, I don't know, there seemed to be some other risks they were worried about.
What kind of risks?
Good question. Risks only apparent to people with mora to throw around, I suppose.
I agree. When people have too much mora, they lose their rock and roll spirit.
They do, huh? So what do you mean by rock and roll spirit anyway?
God, it's gonna be cringe.
You know, the spirit of, you rock up, rock out, roll the dice, and roll with the punches. And that sort of stuff.
Ito, please, for love of God, just chill and stop trying so hard. You are such a cool dude, but you are embarrassing yourself. Just don't try so hard and people would love you more, my man.
Huh. By that definition, aren't the investors the most rock and roll people in this scenario?
Anyway, point is, those chumps are out, and Arataki Ito is in. I'm running the show from here on out.
Does that mean Ito's his investor? Oh, you poor, desperate soul.
Oh, yeah, right! How are you gonna fill in for the investors? Do you even have any more?
He got a job, so maybe.
I have faith in Ito. He tells me that the Arataki gang is a small but well-known and influential organization in this area, and has even been known to rub shoulders with the local authorities. Isn't that right?
I think you misunderstood what that
More like
means.
they're always locking horns.
Hey, don't look down your nose at the Arataki gang. I got connections, alright? Even the Tri-Commission listens to what I have to say.
You mean because of Ayato?
Okay, Mr. Big Shot, whatever you say.
You can doubt it all you want, Mini Melon, but it's the truth. You know that guy in the Yashiro Commission? Well, he and I are officially bros. That's right. I'm talking about Toma, housekeeper extraordinaire.
He doesn't count as a connection! I thought you were at least talking about Ayato, you moron!
And there's the general from the Tenryo Commission, Kujo Tengu. I mean, sure, we're always ribbing each other, but it comes from a place of deep mutual respect.
Ah, so even Ito ships Ito-Sara.
Mutual? Yeah, Paimon's not so sure about that.
So what about the Kanju Commission?
Okay, fair. No first-name contacts there. But the Arataki gang is a big contributor to the revenue stream. All those fines we pay.
Fines?
I mean the taxes. Yeah.
He has no
That's
clue
not
he's
all.
working with a
Let's not forget my
criminal.
contacts outside of the Tri-Commission, huh? Amazing, talented people from all walks of life. Like the TCG legend, Ayato. Oh yeah, he's made quite a name for himself in the TCG circles.
How the fuck do you know him for TCG more than his actual government position? I'm dying here. I'm fucking dying. Ito, you are killing me.
In fact, they got a saying now. Ayato of the South, Ito of the North. Ha ha ha! That's right. I'm the only serious competition he's got in all of Inazuma.
I'm sorry for pausing so often. I am currently dying of cringe. No, seriously, I actually have a problem when it comes to secondhand embarrassment, and I'm currently dying from it. Even the Traveler's tired of this shit.
Did you make that saying up?
Then there's the Fox Lady, VIP customer of Yukio's ramen stall and fellow participant in the Ramen Masters Championship. I was her only worthy opponent. Also, you know that lonely god in Tenchukaku? Well, guess what? Turns out it was her lifelong wish to catch one of Arataki Ito's events.
Wait, what? Lonely God in Tenchikaku. I don't remember that character. If anyone knows who the hell Ito's referring to, please let me know in the comment section or chat if anyone's actually alive in there.
During the Drum-Along Festival, the Tenryo Commission were worried that their almighty shogun might have too much fun and lose interest in running the government. That's why they invited me over to stay for a couple of days.
In other words, why they arrested you.
Wow, look at you! Sounds like you're really going up in the world. At this rate, you'll have made Shogun by the next time we see you. And then Paimon will have to call you Almighty Bullchucker.
The Arataki gang never ceases to amaze. Can we get to the festival before I die, please?
Well, I'll admit I heard a few exaggerations there myself, but regardless, Ito has helped me secure a venue for this event, and for that, I owe him my thanks.
It's nothing. Don't mention it. My bro Goro sorted it all out for me. Let's both go thank him later.
Oh, cool. He actually did it the right way this time, so no one can arrest him. Although I'm pretty sure he actually tried to do it the right way last time, too. And it was just some bullshit with how Inazuma works things that got him arrested. I don't really remember. Either way, I'm glad that for once, Ito's not going to be arrested for trying to make an event. Because honestly, that does kind of annoy me.
Wait, you know Goro?
Yep. I always knew him as General Goro of the Resistance Fighters. But I had no idea there was more to the story. Turns out, he has another identity.
Whatever identity?
You've, heard of Miss Hina, right?
There's no way you actually put things together.
Hey, no need to yell, alright? Yes, Miss Hina. She's the one who told me. After falling for the Tenryo Commission's tricks at the Drum-Along Festival, I figured I'd find a new location this time, somewhere out of their reach, like, here, for example. So I wrote Miss Hina a letter, asking if she knew anything about the procedure for holding an event on Watatsumi Island. She wrote me back right away and said I could ask Watatsumi Island's general for help, and that his name was Goro.
Oh, so you don't know they're the same person.
What? General Goro is the general of all Watatsumi Island?
What did you, well, technically it's its army, but what the fuck did you think General meant?
That was close. Paimon's with you now, but what did you think General meant?
Exactly!
What do you mean? Isn't it like one general per squad or something?
That's called a captain.
Really? Huh. Well, either way, if it wasn't for Miss Hina, I never would have known. Pretty rock and roll, huh?
So rock and roll. Ha 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 ha.
Alright, good chat, compadre. I just remembered I got a meeting with Goro coming up. Gonna ask him about that dog situation. Gonna have to love you and leave you for now.
Sure you don't want us to join? We could help.
You guys focus on having a blast here at the festival. I think I can handle this little canine conundrum. There's still a few days left until the big party, so not everything's set up yet, but the jam zone and the roasted lavender melon zone are ready for action. Have fun, compadre. Got a dash.
What a character. Gotta admire his enthusiasm, though.
You really do.
Looks like it's just the three of us for now. Why don't I show you the jam zone to start with?
Yay, I can't wait to play an instrument badly. This ain't your daddy's Iridescent tour. What's that? I'm going to assume it's just a background decoration. There aren't actually blue things floating in the sky. Oh, am I not getting on top of the stage? No, I'm going down here. Okay.
Here we are. I've supplied musical scores and instruments from various regions, including a horn I personally brought from Fontaine. You can play whatever music you like.
I mean, I'd rather not play the horn, but I'm gonna have to anyway.
If you get tired, the roasted lavender melon zone is just over there. Ito says that lavender melons are rock and roll fuel. So what do you think? Want to give it a try?
I guess that makes Paimon flying rock and roll fuel.
Hey, cut that out! Oh, lucky Ito's gone, otherwise Paimon would never hear the end of it. Let's change the topic. What other fun stuff is there to do here, Mr. Dvorak?
Well, we're planning to invite some more music enthusiasts, and we're still getting some supplies together, so we can decorate the place a little. But it could take some time. The Arataki gang has shifted their focus to the dog situation ever since I brought it up. Only one of them is actually sticking to the plan. Her name is Kuki Shinobu. She's out delivering invitations right now.
Look, while Ito is a moron with a very ADHD mind, I still respect his energy trying to find a dog.
Yep, that's the Arataki gang for ya. Everyone else goofs around while Shinobu gets things done.
I wouldn't call it goofing around. They're generally trying to be helpful, even if they're missing the plot a bit.
We should help out. We can't let this event get totally derailed when Shinobu's out there doing her part.
Oh, I mean, are you sure?
Absolutely, we can handle it.
That would be extremely useful. We're starting to get behind schedule, and a couple extra pairs of hands could make all the difference.
No problem. We're happy to help. So you need us to find some music lovers and gather materials for decorating. Was that it?
Exactly. According to the original plan, we aim to finish everything in 5 days, and then the big party can begin. Actually, give me a second. I'll make you a checklist of all the outstanding tasks. That way it'll all be clearer. Oh, also, one other tidbit to share with you. Ito is planning to perform a song on stage on the final day of the event.
And of course, knowing how Genshin treats Ito and how Ito is in general, that song is going to suck ass.
Ugh, typical bullchucker always has to be the center of attention.
Why don't you do a song too, Paimon?
Oh, Paimon would steal the show for sure. No one would give Ito a second look after that. Pretty sure he'd yell out, "Paimon's so rock and roll it hurts!" And then he'd run off the stage, bawling his eyes out.
Those are some bold claims, Miss Paimon, but that kind of confidence would serve you well on the stage.
Ah, Paimon's just kidding. Anyway, we'll be ready for that checklist as soon as it's done, Mr. Dvorak.
Great. Feel free to take a look around. I'll bring it over in a few minutes.
View the venue. Venue to view.
Well, well, well. If it isn't the Traveler and Paimon.
Hi, Heizo. What are you doing here?
Wow, Shinobu and Heizo! What a surprise!
Oh, sorry. Heizo, not Heizo.
This truly is a pleasant surprise. Although, not that surprising, to be honest. I was just telling Miss Shinobu that I had a sneaking suspicion we might run into you.
Doshin Shikanoin was talking about you constantly the whole way here. I guess the universe answered his prayers.
It's called intuition. Names pop into my head at relevant moments, just the way my mind works.
It's great to see you both.
Paimon sure wasn't expecting Hazel to be the first one to show up.
Technically, we were the first ones to show up.
Boss nagged me to prioritize the Tenryo Commission invitations. He specifically requested Madame Kujo-Sara and Doshin Shikanoin.
So, why isn't Stara here?
Because she refused, most likely.
Almost certainly because she has no desire whatsoever to see Ito. In her defense, here's what was written on the invitation letter. Kujo Tengu, come meet me at the top of the Sanganamiya Shrine. Let's go nuts and have a totally rock and roll sumo wrestling match.
Ito, what the fuck?
If I were Kujo-Sara, I'd jump at the chance to throw Ito off the roof.
But then wouldn't Kokomi come and throw Sara off too? All that stomping around on her roof, the noise would drive her crazy.
I bet you Kokomi would rock up this thing too. I could totally imagine there being like a little booth up on a hill somewhere where Kokomi gets VIP seating, watching everyone from afar so she can keep her little priestessness going while enjoying the festival.
Yeah. Well, anyway, Madame Kujo-Sara's response was much more magnanimous than mine would have been. She gave us a basket of lavender melons to bring as a gift.
Yay, we get to eat nothing but lavender melons. Fucking hell!
Magnanimous? I'm not so sure. Something tells me she's trying to send a message.
What message?
If that Oni brat wants to pick a fight with me, there will be plenty of lavender melons waiting for him at the police station.
Maybe the fact you assume that says more about you than her. So what about the other basket of lavender melons, huh? Is that one from you? What message are you trying to send?
The other basket is actually from a few of us at the police station. I chipped in, and so did some other Doshin who've arrested Ito before, and so did some of Ito's former cellmates.
And all you could think of to give him was lavender melons. For the love of God, I'd hate this party.
So, I guess this basket of lavender melons is our way of saying, there'll always be a place for you here.
In a jail cell.
Maybe just give Boss the melons and don't mention that part.
Sure. Well, my work is done here, anyway. Now that I've delivered the lavender melons and said hello to the traveler, I should probably get going.
Oh, you're not gonna help set up the party?
Aren't you gonna stay for the event?
Don't worry, I'll definitely be back for the big party. But I have some business to attend to in Rito first.
Eesh, being a detective sounds busy. I got you running around all over the place. Oh, wait, Rito! Do you happen to know anything about a mystery Ninken that appeared during the war? Apparently a lot of people in Rito were talking about it.
Ah, the dog, yes? That was the inspiration behind this music festival, wasn't it? Shinobu told me all about it.
Oh, never mind. Paimon just thought a detective might have the inside scoop.
I'm only speculating here, but from experience, I'd say it's probably just a local legend. I doubt the dog even exists. What's wrong? From the look on your face, you've got a vested interest in this situation.
Well, where the fuck do you think Ito is?
Interesting. Well, since I'm going to Rito anyway, I can always ask around and see where it leads.
How much do you charge for your services?
Don't be silly. If this matters to you, that's a good sign that it'll turn out to be something that interests me too. Stay tuned for more info. See you all soon.
For the record, if he finds the dog, we all need to give Ito credit for this, because he was the only one that cared enough to look for the damn thing.
Seems like Doshin Shikanoin's quite the lone wolf. Well, I'd better get back to delivering these invitations. Gotta make sure the big party's a success.
In that case, guess it's time for us to get to work too. Wonder how that checklist is coming along.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Here's that list for you. If you can work your way through all this, we'll be back on track.
Great! Perfect timing, Mr. Dvorak. We'll get on it right away!
Thank you. I'm very grateful for your help. If you feel like flexing your musical muscles to take a break at any point, just come and find me in the jam zone.
Oh, are you gonna be jamming too? Well, that was a fast story! Was that even 30 minutes? Oh, it was. Alright, I can't get distracted by the cool music. That was some really nice music, but I can't be distracted. Wait. What? That's it for the start?
Awesome new riff. Wanna hear it?
Hold up, how do I continue the story? Here are the music compositions, that's neat. Unlocked once the venue is ready. Venue decorations. Unlocked after get. Oh, so the game's here to set up the venue? That's so odd. Okay, let's do the extreme event. These are songs. I'm going to assume this is the one that gets me the stuff then. Follow Dvorak's checklist by defeating specific monsters, collecting designated original specialties, or using the photo taking function to take pictures of specific targets to obtain the corresponding venue decorations. You can go to Dvorak to decorate the venue and make it more complete. Okay. So first we want to defeat Ruin Machines, Primal Constructs, and Clockwork Mecha. Okay. Ruin Machines, Clockwork Mecha, and other... Okay. Now we're at the enemies. Guess I'll go for the Ruin Guards first. They're a form of Ruin Machine. And they're far less annoying than fighting the flying Ruin things. I think they're called Ruin Hunters. Hey, big guy, get out from back there.
Power cord. Stand with me.
Water jet! Bam! Huh! Yeah! Huh! Yeah!
Time to rock.
All set.
Water jet!
Dissipate.
Attaboy! Let's roll!
Pyrotechnics.
Water jet! Bam! Let's roll! Go! Hey, I wasn't ready! Can't catch me!
I guess since it says types of ruined machines, I have to go fight the other types as well. So let's go get a ruin hunter next. Which is going to be kind of annoying, but it has to be done.
Power core. Stand with me. Lightning, sure.
It's showtime! Cha! Huh! Huh! Yeah!
No time for you to be annoying. Well, I don't know where that led me, but, yeah. Okay.
Our bond is pyrotechnics. Amp it up.
Go! Bombs away! Bam! Oh, coming through! Ha! 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 Yeah! Ha! Let's roll! Go! Yeah. 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 Cha! Bam! Huh. Yeah! Cha!
Alright, now we need 2 types of primal constructs. Alright, primal constructs. Okay, it's this way. So, up this mountain, I guess? I thought I saw an item on the ground there. Oh, hello, sir.
Stand with me. Power cord.
Go! Attaboy! You won this one.
That I did.
Catch
Anyway,
me.
I was looking for you.
Go!
Pyrotechnic.
Wipe out! Bam! Attaboy! Can't catch me.
Feel the beat.
Bam!
I'll settle this. Arataki.
Attaboy! Let's roll!
Dissipate. Power cord.
Go!
Okay. And last but not least was Clockwork Mechas, right? Yeah, 3 types of Clockwork Mechas. Alright, this way.
Stand with me. Pyrotechnic.
It's showtime!
Our bond is strong. Lightning terrified. Power cord. Amp it up.
Oh, that was only 2, 'cause I did the standing one and the dogs. I need to do one other type of clockwork mecha.
Can't catch me.
Eh? Did I start doing a mission by accident?
Can't catch me.
That's hilarious. I did one by accident while looking for a clockwork mecha.
Can't catch me.
Hello, good sir.
Dissipate. Pyrotechnics.
Go! Yeah! Oh, coming through! Can't catch me!
That should have finished it off, right? Okay, there we go. Gather 3 pots of green leaves, gather 3 Songo pearls, and gather 3 star conches. Okay, I believe the easiest place to gather star conches was around here? I believe it was. How the fuck did the Traveler go all the way to fucking Fontaine to do this test for Ito? Dude traveled across the world. Oh no, that's not a star conch, that's a luminite. Where's star conches? Oh, those are like under the water, right? Yeah, I think star conches are underwater. So I guess we just look under the ocean and see what we can find? You're not a star conch, but I'm grabbing you anyway. Now I think about it, those probably counted towards the clockwork mechas. You know what? Just to make sure I'm not wasting you guys' time, let's double check. Okay, here's the material page. It's not on this page. Is it in the food section? Ah, it's in the mineral section. Yeah. Oh, no, it's found on the beaches of Liyue. Why did... Okay, what was it that I thought was a star conch? Whatever, doesn't matter. Okay. So I want to search the beaches of Liyue. I do apologize for wasting you guys' times a little. It's hard to remember the name of each individual item. Alright, let's look for star conches, like this one. And this one. I just need one more star conch.
Can't catch me! Can't catch me!
Lady, I just want conches. Leave me alone. Alright, next we need Songo pearls. Which means we head off to Watatsumi Island in the water. I don't remember the exact parts that you have to drop into, but I know I can find them in the water near the bottom of Watatsumi Island.
Let's get down to business.
Can we not? I'm gonna drown. Let's get down to business to defeat the Hun. Did they give me daughters when I asked for sons? I've ever met.
Can't catch
And
me.
you can bet before we're through, somehow I'll make a man out of you. Am I misremembering? I could have sworn there were pearls around here. I don't care. Well, there's one. 2 free. There we go. Birds, dogs, cats. Okay. I know from this statue of the 7 I can get 2 birds. I don't know if there are different types of birds, but I know I can get birds from here.
Don't underestimate the beetle. They can be some of the toughest little guys around. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Want to know what's on this beetle's diet? Sweat and tears, that's what. That's how it gets stronger. I'll learn something from that.
Y'all have any animals in here? I got that type of bird already. Alright, let's go to Mondstadt next, because I know there's an easy place to get cats here. A meeting of melodies? Oh! Interesting. Anyway, yeah, I know there are cats I can take a picture of in Mondstadt. I wonder if the cat place we opened up is still in effect. That would be hilarious if we could just go in there and get our cat pictures. But don't even have to go that far. We could just get them from in front of the cat cafe. We'd like to invite you to attend this music festival. A music festival? Didn't we just hold the Windbloom Festival? This one's taking place in Inazuma? Oh no, that's Paimon. This one's taking place in Inazuma, Marjorie, and it's a serious musical exchange. If you got any tunes you'd like, we could play it for you right here and now. Let me think. Well, I don't remember this one's name, but could you play it if I were to just hum the tune? Sure, I'll give it a go. Oh, that'd be great! The hell's going on? Wait, what? During a meeting of melodies, you must choose the most suitable note from a selection of notes to fit into the empty space of a track to match the hummed melody of the original song. Honestly, they all sound off to me. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get this right, but I'll try anyway. That sounds wrong when you click it on its own, but if you listen to the sounds of the notes themselves, it matches when it looks like the other notes of that type, so that's weird. I only got one right. Wow, that's embarrassing. Why'd you sound right that time? This tune is so gentle, just the way I remember it. My dad used to play this one for me in his harmonica while we were on the way back from Springvale. He said this tune represented Springvale itself, and that's where Dad's dad grew up. Shame my grandfather would pass before I was even born. Thanks for playing that music. You know what? I've said I should spend a bit more time with my dad. He's an adventurer, so he tends to spend time in the field. So if you don't mind, I might have to give this festival a pass. But if there's another opportunity, I'll come and drag him along as well. Cats. Wasn't there a dog around here too? Yes.
Can't catch me.
I could probably look for more animals while getting the other music goers.
We grew up together after all.
You like music, Flora? Welcome to Flora Whisper. Do you want anything? We'd like to invite you to attend a music festival. Is there a music event going on in the city? I'm unfamiliar with flowers, though, not music. Nah, this one's taking place in Inazuma. And it's totally fine if you don't know much about music. You just need to enjoy it. If there's a tune you know, we could play it for you right now, you know. Well, I do have something in mind. His name escapes me, but I can hum the tune at least. Will that do? Sure, I'll give it a go. Nice! Woohoo! So, was that the fucking Aranara song? How do you know that? La 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 la. Oh, you're great! This is even better when Miss Saeed plays it. He performed this one for us last time Windbloom Festival, saying it was a traditional song from Sumeru. Donna said it sounded terrible compared to Master Luke's playing, though. Well, I've made up my mind. The flowers need care every day, and Inazuma's pretty far away, so I'm afraid I can't go. Thanks for the music, though. It was lovely. On that note, I'll offer you a special price if you need flowers for your festival. That's a cat. That's a dog. Alright, we just need one more bird and we're good. There was one more music lover near here, yeah? Behind me. Somewhere behind me. This way. They must be inside. I know this isn't what I'm supposed to be focusing on, but like, while I'm here, you know? What will it be today? We'd like to invite you to attend a music festival. Haha, you coming for an invitation? What's the occasion? Has Master Luke decided to give us the day off? No, this is about a music exchange taking place in Inazuma. There's a song you'd like, we can play it for you right now. Song I like, you say? I do remember head housemaid Adeline hosting several small family concerts at Dawn Winery. They played a song at those gatherings that I do quite like. I'll do my best to hum it to you. Mind playing a song after that? Sure, I'll give it a go. In that case, do excuse my amateurness. Was that an Inazuma song? I don't remember. Very impressive. In fact, I should recommend to Adeline that you commission to play at the next such family events. As for your invitation, to be honest, I was just about ready to agree at the moment you finished your performance. But I'm not sure if I'd want to ask Mr. DeLuke for a day off over something this trivial. After all, he'd agree without hesitation. How about this then? I'll send you a token of support for your festival. Will that do? So you'll be sending over us crates of wine? I don't know. I doubt everybody who will be attending the festival will be of drinking age. As such, I'll give you some decorative banners instead. We should get them stocked in the winery warehouse, and I believe they'll come in quite handy. Don't worry, you won't have to go fetch them yourselves. I'll have some of our traders deliver it directly. Just consider it an angel's share. So, it seems most of these guests are actually going to give us decorations. Okay, I think I can get a bird near the Statue of the Seven here. Yeah, I think as long as I don't move, I can get some birds at Starfell Lake. Yeah, there's some birds right over there. Am I not close enough? No, get back here, you fucks! Damn it. Oh, wait! I forgot about the most obvious birds there are! Timmy's pigeons! Yeah, I'm not dealing with the flying away shit again. Let's just, switch to Alloy's team. Oh, Alloy's not on this team anymore, but I think Sayu and Kirara can still do it. Alright, I think we're done now? Still need 2 more. Okay, so playing music for people is needed 2. Alright, got some people in Inazuma. It is kind of neat how they implemented it so well that you have to do the event to, you know, continue the story. Tsukumoto Groceries, all your wishes granted in this one place. We'd like to invite you to attend this music festival. How strange. No one's ever invited me to go attend such an event before. Well, that's why we're here. Hee. You must have music you really love, right, Aoi? We could play it for you. We're serious musicians. Music, you say? Well, there is one I heard a long while back. I was your height when I last heard it, I believe. I'll remember bits and pieces of it, but could you play it for me all the same? Sure, I'll give it a go. Thank you. So the first two are high and the second two are low, it sounds like. I said that was the song from Mondstadt, but no, that's the main menu theme. Ah, lovely. It seems you're quite a dab hand at making others' wishes come true. It's been almost 20 years since I last heard this tune. It was a boy in the neighborhood who played it for me. His wish was to travel and see the outside world. It's a shame I couldn't have been there to help him. Oh, you look at that. I strayed from the topic. I'm afraid I can't help with this music festival. Sycamore Groceries can't do without me right now. Still, I'm glad to have heard this once more. Thank you so much. Don't miss out on Inazuma's creative cuisine. We'd like to invite you to attend this music festival. How do you know I like music? Well, to be truthful, that's where I get most of my creative ideas. Oh, but you must have music you really enjoy, right? We could play it for you. Oh, that's a long list you're looking at. If I had to pick one, it might be its traditional piece from Kanata Village. That's where I started my culinary journey, in fact. Could you play a piece if I were just to hum it to you? Sure. Thanks. I don't recognize that one. Oh, this song! I really do not like the sound of the zither. Absolutely fantastic. It's not for the way you dress. I'd have suspected that you were from Konda Village yourself. Sounded just like the original. Although I've decided I'm heading to this festival, maybe immersing myself in music there might give me some new ideas. Hey, someone actually came! I'll move my food stall over there. Not that my skills are the most impressive, but I'm sure I'll add to an atmosphere at least, yeah? I was hoping he'd just disappear. Probably not.
More speed.
Oh, another food stall. Poultry skewer with barbecue sauce, salty grilled fish, kitsune ramen. Dear customers, how would you like to try some native Inazuma snacks? We'd like to invite you to attend this music festival. Did I hear you wrong? Is this music festival or a food festival? Music and a serious formal musical exchange to boot. By the way, do you have any music you enjoy? We can play it for you right now. Oh, you're serious then. Well, I do have something in mind. I could try humming it for you. Could you try playing it then? Sure, I'll give it a go. Well then, this is quite a lovely surprise. I find it mildly hilarious these are all Genshin songs. Like, is the background music we're listening to just being played by bards or some shit? God, not the Ziver again. I've gotten much better at hearing the rhythm. Wow, what a brilliant recreation. That said, even I have no clue what this song's called. A fox-haired customer of ours likes humming this one when she comes over for some ramen. She's one of our VIPs. Come round a few days ago, in fact, or I wouldn't have remembered that song at all. I guess that tells you all you need to know about me in music, eh? If you're looking for a food stall, I'd recommend you look for Tomoki. That fellow's got a right adventurous spirit. Even if he isn't a fan of music, he's sure to be interested nonetheless. Alright, so each area has one person you can recruit, is what I'm gathering. And the last one's in Liyue. So no musical action for Sumeru or Fontaine. Sumeru Fontaine can get stuffed. Well, I changed characters in Inazuma, albeit by accident. So let's change characters here too. This time we will have Jinyan rock out, as she should. Is it upstairs? Yep. Hello, book lady. You want to bring books to our festival? Found one you like? Please pay over here. I'd like to introduce... Actually, do I have any books left to buy from you? No. We'd like to introduce you to... We'd like to invite you to attend this music festival. A music festival, you say? You know, I actually met my husband because of a song. Oh, what song was it? We could play it for you. We're super serious about music. Oh, in that case, could you play it if I were to hum this tune? Sure, I'll give it a go. How exciting. That one sounds so weird being hummed. Why are we doing this in the fucking didgeridoo? What a wonderful nostalgic feeling. I was immediately reminded of my studies in Fontaine. I would often go to cafes in Vasari Passage to read, and when I heard this song one day, I asked the barista what it was called. They didn't know, but a large fellow having some cake nearby told me it was named La Souvenir avec le Crépuscule. And yeah, later on he became my husband. He left the cafe meeting with his friends from the library club back then. How nostalgic, we were so young. Alright, your music festival. I fear I shan't attend, but if needed I can get my husband to go. He's been fiddling with some old books that haven't been selling well all day, and I haven't been able to dissuade him from doing so. But I'm sure such cultural exchanges would interest him. I'll ask him to bring some souvenirs along so that he can give out to boot. Oh wow, that was the fastest I got one of those people. Which technically means I could be done, but I might as well get the other ones too. Mixing jewelry is well established within the industry, but we're only taking advanced orders in gems right now. We don't have small other items in stock, however. We'd like to invite you to a music festival. A music festival, you say? Thank you. I do confess to being in the habit of collecting radical spin crystals. Oh, then you must have the music you really enjoy, right? We could play it for you. We're serious musical types. Oh, really? Well, there is one tune. Let's say I hum it for you and you try to play it for me. Sure, I'll give it a go. Thanks for your trouble. That one I remember. That's a Liyue one. I think it's from the Flower Garden up north? Oh, now that brings back memories. It reminds me of how I was young. I would wake up very early to attend calligraphy classes at my teacher's place. It was so early that it was still dark out, and it was terribly frightening. Fortunately, I had passed by houses of an old granny, and I could often hear this song drifting out from her home. It would give me a sense of peace. That dear old granny probably isn't with us anymore, but I've also grown, and I'm no longer afraid to walk in the dark. In any case, I've given it some serious consideration, and while I'd love to agree, it's going to be tough finding someone to watch a time-honored store like ours at such short notice. So let me recommend someone else to you who might attend himself. Jigu Antique's boss, Ling Lang. She doesn't even open in daytime, and you can either find her sleeping or wandering the streets. I reckon she'd have a free time to help. Regardless, thank you so much for letting me hear that song again. Hope your musical venture goes well. Now I think about it, why are we doing this job? Wasn't this supposed to be Shinobu's job? Hello, can I help you? We'd like to invite you to attend a music festival. An invitation? As in a date? No. This is about a musical exchange. By the way, do you have any songs that you like? We could play them for you, just to show you we're legit, you know? I see. Well, I do have something in mind. I'll hum and you play. How's that sound? Sure, I'll give it a go. I'm listening. Wait, why are you listening? You're the one humming. I pulled a cheat sheet. That is genuinely one of my favorite songs in Genshin, and the Chi-Chi hate ruins it for me. My dear guest, it would be no exaggeration to compare your performance to an adeptal hymn. When I was just starting in this line of work, I went to Minlin to purchase some ancient jade. On the way there, I heard music coming from Xingyun Peak. I was so enraptured that I wondered if it might be music of the Adepti themselves. You know? Thank you. I thought I'd never get the opportunity to hear it again. As for the music festival, I must say I wouldn't call myself any kind of music enthusiast. I simply happen to like this tune, so forgive me, but I must decline. But allow me to let slip from my list this tidbit of gossip. I believe Mingxing's jewelry boss, Xing Shi, is a closet fan of music. Perhaps you could ask her? Last but not least, I wish you the best of luck with your festival. Alright, now we can head back to the venue. And continue the next part of the story.
Hello. Would you like to practice some music?
I'd like to decorate the venue.
Oh, really? You've got the things from the list? Great, I'll take those. Thanks so much. Thank you both so much. At last, everything on the list is done. I'm afraid I still have some final preparations to make, but I'll see you tomorrow. Then the party can begin.
It's the Iridescent Arataki Rockin' for Life Tour de Force of Awesomeness, I think is what it said. Yeah, I got it right. Wait till the next day between 14 and 16. Between 14 and 16. You know me, I try to get as close to 14 as possible. I was on 14 for a second too, but I apparently slipped by a second. Not a second, a minute.
Oh, compadres, you're here! Hey, serious props to you both. This place looks amazing! Even better than I'd imagined!
Everything looks perfect. We're ready for business. Traveler, Paimon, you have our thanks.
Guys, why so serious? That ain't rock and roll, man.
Paimon.
Hey, look at that! My favorite melon's a fast learner! Also, I hear you're gonna be taking the stage tonight. Whoa, itching for a little competition, huh?
I hope rather than making a joke out of this and having us hear two bad singers, that they actually make a really cool musical piece between Ito and Paimon. But I know better to believe to believe in Genshin.
Paimon was just joking. Seriously, Dvorak? Unbelievable.
Getting cold feet? Ah, don't blame you. I am the reigning champion of the great sing-along, after all.
Oh, Paimon. Backing down from a challenge isn't very rock and roll.
Paimon is too rock and roll. Paimon was just being humble.
Then bring it on.
Oh, Paimon's bringing it all right. Paimon's bringing it all the way home. Ha!
Oh, by the way, did you ever find that dog?
We hit a complete dead end. Goro said he didn't know anything. Mamoru and the guys asked around the city, but no luck there either. What if it really is in Tenshukaku? Is that why we can't find it?
Oh, no, don't go poking around Tenshukaku again. You'll give Kujo-Sara a migraine.
Couldn't agree more. If I bother her too much, I'll end up getting struck by lightning. So that's why this time, I kept my distance and just threw some paper notes towards Tenshukaku. Hopefully, the Raiden Shogun sees them and hands the dog over.
He can't get arrested for that, can he? It's like minor littering at worst.
Wait, what? You're still taking a big risk there.
It looks like Doshin Shikanoin was right. It's probably just a local legend after all.
Well, let's hope not, because that would really suck. Wish I had more time to look into it, but unfortunately, this guy's got a performance to practice for. Now don't forget, there's lyrics and music scores in the jam zone, so no wussing out tonight.
Don't get too cocky, Bullchucker. We'll see who's rock and roll.
Kiss, 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 kiss.
Game on, Mini Melon!
Oh, Paimon better get some practice in at the jam zone soon. No way is Paimon gonna lose to Ito!
I love the energy.
Oh, by the way, we invited a ton of people this time, including some people you know. A few have already shown up, and they're asking about you. Wanna go say hi?
I know Jin Yan isn't one of them, but I'm still disappointed that we did not find Jin Yan and Liyue. Because it's basically canon at this point that we went to Liyue to look for people. How did we not think to look for her?
Cool, yeah, let's go see them. Paimon's curious to find out who you invited.
Let's see, it's Yaimiko, Yoimiya. Another person that should have shown up, Yanfei. Ito made it a big deal about how much he loves her and she's his savior. So she should have been invited too. Ooh, I was right. I totally called it that Kokomi would enjoy this place, and she's here. Alright, Yoimiya and Toma, what's good?
Oh, you're a real trooper, Yoimiya. This must be one of the furthest places you've ever delivered to.
I promised Ito that I'd supply fireworks for his festival. I wasn't about to go back on my word.
Hey, Toma, Yoimiya.
Traveler, Paimon! Cool, you're here too!
It's been too long.
Well, looks like I owe the Arataki gang a huge thank you. If they weren't putting on this event, who knows when I would have gotten to see you next.
You hear that? In case it was too subtle for you, Toma is complaining that you guys never make time to come and visit your old pals.
That's true. Obviously, traveling's very important to you, but you gotta take a break every once in a while. Just remember that you've got friends out there that would love nothing more than the chance to make you feel looked after.
Thank you both. That means lots.
Of course! Oh, I heard this really cool thing I gotta share with you guys! So, Ito says that the theme of his music festival comes from a story about a dog that saved animals in the war zone. How amazing is that? What do you know about this dog, Toma? Everyone knows how well connected you are.
For once, not much, I'm afraid. I guess my connections are one key canine short. But assuming this really happened, I feel like Watatsumi Island would have had to be involved. This is a dog who managed to sneak in and out of a war zone, repeatedly, without leaving a trail for anyone to follow. Whatever the case, it would have needed someone to help cover its tracks. As far as I know, the Shogun's army doesn't do that kind of thing.
So you're saying it was the Sangonomiya troops? They had a specially trained dog for rescuing critters from the battlefield?
Sounds kind of far-fetched if you ask me. Do we really think Sangonomiya's forces had enough manpower to fight a full-scale war and run a canine wildlife rescue operation on the side?
I'm gonna laugh if it's just Goro. The dog was fucking Goro.
Okay, well if it wasn't Sangonomiya's side, it must have been the Shogunate.
I doubt they had the manpower either.
Right. So, in my view, it's more likely that Mr. Dvorak simply made the story up as something to capture people's imaginations. I mean, he's an artist, right? Isn't rock music about expressing things we don't fully understand?
Kinda like fireworks in a way. Don't question it, just feel it.
Yeah, that sort of makes sense. That makes you an artist too, Yoimiya. Fireworks are your art.
My art is poetry and horrible YouTube videos.
I'll take it. And on that note, boy, do I have an art show for you tonight. Make sure you don't miss it.
This might be Ito's most successful event yet. I thought there was another person there, but I guess I was wrong. Hey, saw you! Why would you go to a music festival? You can't sleep at a music festival? You psychopath?
Hey, there you are. I sent you some letters a few days ago. Have they shown up yet?
They probably just appeared in my inventory. If you guys are questioning why the hell I'd say something so random, you remember that invitation from Ito that I read earlier on in the stream? Yeah, no, I actually noticed it before the stream. It was in my inventory. They even gave me a notification in my inventory like, hey, you have something new in your key items. I'm like, when do you guys ever show me anything new in your key items? Invitation to Ito's party! Oh, neat. Anyway, no, I didn't notice any notifications in my inventory. Wait, actually... Fuck, I think I did notice an invitation in my inventory, actually. I just didn't click it.
Ooh, does this mean you figured it out?
I've made some progress, but I'm still missing the final piece of the puzzle.
So what did you learn?
I don't have anything conclusive yet, but I have a hunch that it involved both the Yashiro Commission and Sangonomiya.
What? You mean like in cahoots? During the war?
Shh. Like I said, it's just a hunch. Let's not get carried away.
I'm assuming Goro and a ninja. Probably not Sayu because she's too lazy, but I'd like the idea that Goro and Sayu were in cahoots.
Anyway, I've written to the station, and they shouldn't take too long to get back to me. Yuriki Owada should be able to help find what I need. In the meantime, you'll just have to be patient. I would have gone back to the station to look into it myself, but I knew Ito was performing tonight, and I didn't want to miss it.
Wait, you actually want to hear Ito perform? Hey, people actually like Ito! Also, I noticed with the exception of Sangonomiya, Kokomi, and Goro, that each group hanging out together have the same elements. Toma and Yoimiya match with their fire, and Haizo and the sleeping Sayu behind him, sorry, I mean the random Daruma doll, are both Animo. You know who else is performing tonight? Paimon!
Oh, wow! Sounds like I'm in for a real treat. I definitely picked the right place to be tonight. Will the Traveler's long-serving voice finally graduate from speech to song in a triumphant victory over the Oni rocker of Hanamizaka?
They don't call her the flying rock and roll fuel for nothing.
I'll be awaiting with bated breath.
Cut it out, both of you! No more stupid nicknames!
All the stupid nicknames! Hey, at least you graduated from emergency food. Why are you guys at the Miss Hina statue?
This Miss Hina looks very familiar. Even the outfits.
I was thinking the same thing, Your Excellency, but I just can't put my finger on it.
She really is the spitting image.
Of who?
Goro, Kokomi, hey!
Goro really doesn't do better at making his disguises, though.
Oh, hello, you two. It's been a while.
I'm so happy to see you again. I was just asking Shinobu if she knew where you were. This is a nice surprise. Paimon didn't expect to run into you two at an Arataki Gang music festival.
I hear that Goro helped secure the venue?
Oh, I barely did anything. A reader for my That's Life column was asking for advice about it, so I figured I'd help out. Turned out the reader in question was Mr. Arataki Ito.
Should you really be calling it your column when it's under Miss Hina's name? Or are you just giving away shit just because you can?
Her Excellency was also very supportive of the whole thing.
An international rock and roll music festival sounded like a good way to attract tourists. And it's to bring attention to the plight of living things, right? Seems like a meaningful cause.
Hey, Kokomi isn't just a war criminal.
Yeah, apparently it has something to do with a dog that was a war hero? Although sadly probably not a true story. Have either of you heard anything about that? Oh, you know, bits and pieces. Nothing concrete.
Yo, Sky, can you fucking chill? Go fund her somewhere else.
Yeah, no, me neither.
Those sounded suspiciously like prepared answers. Probably because we've answered that question before. Mr. Arataki Ito came to ask us about it a while back. We'd certainly love to help if we can.
Yes, of course. Actually, I was hoping to ask for your opinion on something.
Sure, what is it?
Does Miss Hina look familiar to you at all? I have this strange feeling like I've seen her somewhere before.
Oh my god, he's being for real. Does Goro not know he's Miss Hina? How do you not know you're Miss Hina? I feel like I've met her before, but nope, sorry, doesn't ring a bell.
Maybe it's just me.
She probably just looks similar to someone you know. Like how the Traveler looks similar to his sister. There's no mystery here, don't overthink it.
I see. Well, that does make sense.
Yeah, I never told him he made him into Miss Hina, did she?
Traveler, let's get out of here. I didn't realize so many people we know would be here. better get practicing or tonight could be super embarrassing.
For who?
Come on, let's head to the jam zone.
Hold up, I want to see what's happening at the Lavender Melon Zone. Oh, I thought the Lavender Melon Zone would be over this side, so it's not an evenly spaced out area? Where are the Lavender Melons? I'm hungry. I hunger for melony goodness.
Hey, Mr. Dvorak, you're still here.
Sure am. I've been checking over the equipment, scores, and lyric sheets to make sure everything's ready for tonight. Shinobu was telling me how popular light novels are here in Inazuma, so I've tweaked the melody and lyrics for a more Arataki gang feel with a light novel twist.
Light novels plus rock music, so light rock.
I actually didn't change too much. Just took out the dog and made it about Onikabuto instead. Should be more up Ito's alley. This event couldn't have happened without him. It's my way of showing him some appreciation, I guess.
What? You got rid of the dog? But wasn't that the whole inspiration behind the festival?
Yes, but that's all it was. The initial inspiration. Doesn't matter if we change it to an Onikabuto, or you, or me, or anything else. It's the spirit of it that counts.
Personally, I would have changed it to an Oni, but I feel ya.
Spirit? What do you mean?
The spirit of rock and roll?
Okay, should have seen that coming.
Do you think people have been getting too hyper-focused on the dog story?
It's all about the music, my friends. Just enjoy the music. That's all that matters.
I can vibe with that message.
Fair enough. Alright, well, speaking of enjoying music, is it alright if Paimon goes first? Paimon's gotta get practicing or Bullchucker's gonna hog the spotlight tonight.
By all means, be my guest. I knew you'd come around to the idea of going on stage.
She was kind of bullied into it.
Here's the music score and lyrics. I can't wait to see this.
Let's see now. What's this song called?
I really hope they make this fun and sound good.
I got reincarnated as an Onikabuto and flipped the world upside down? What sort of song title is that? Is this supposed to be rock and roll?
Honestly, that sounds kind of metal.
Soft rock, actually.
I gotta see these lyrics.
No peeking! You can hear them tonight when Paimon sings the song. Paimon's gonna rock so hard, Bullchucker won't know what hit him.
It's light rock, so no you won't. You'll rock gently and with a nice serene rhythm. Time flies by and night soon falls. Music lovers take turns showcasing their talent on stage. Whoops and cheers ring out as the crowd grows louder and the atmosphere gets wilder. Before you know it, the moment has arrived. Please let this be cool, I'm begging you! I don't want a haha they suck joke. I want to see Ito being awesome! And Paimon too, I guess.
Ladies and gentlemen.
We'll switch to auto for this.
Tonight is a night to celebrate, and I trust you're all having a wonderful time. It's been a non-stop rock and roll ride this evening, and we're almost at the end. But first, it is my huge honor to invite two very special guests to the stage. The illustrious Mr. Arataki Ito and Miss Paimon.
Aw, she's nervous.
The two of them will be performing a brand new song written specially for tonight's event. It's called I Got Reincarnated as an Onikabuto and Flipped the World Upside Down.
I just realized the title's a fucking anime title. Anime/manga title. I fucking hate it. Please be cool. Please be cool. I'm begging you, please be cool. Aw, she looks adorable!
Raven took an arrow to the heart, and the Bakedanuki shapeshifted into dark.
I, weasel thief, hereby bequeath all my mora. 200 goes to my pa.
300 to dear mama.
Ito, you dick!
Poor little General Crab, only a shell
After an exhilarating song to end the night, many people began to leave. They actually gave Ito a pretty decent voice. Paimon's wasn't amazing, but wasn't horrible either. But you and your friends approached the stage to congratulate the two rock stars. I love how they started off fighting and then somehow harmonized at the end.
So that's rock music, huh? It's a little different than I imagined.
It was light rock.
Really? It's different from what I'd heard before. Could be a relatively new genre of rock, I suppose.
I guess in this world it would be.
So, how'd you like my performance? Did I dominate this little melon here or what?
Okay, Bullchucker, you got owned and you know it.
I say Ito won, but you guys shouldn't have been competing at all. It was a duet. It was not supposed to be competitive.
Oh, stop it, you two. I think both of you are sensational.
Here, here. Really mind-blowing stuff, guys.
I call it a draw. You're very evenly matched.
You think? Okay, well, what about you, my compadre? Who do you think is the most rock and roll?
Ito.
That's right, compadre, you tell him! Behold the majesty of the rock and roll king of Hanamisaka!
Traitor! That's it! Paimon's not talking to you for the next minute!
Only a minute?
Let's not argue anymore, shall we? Ito and Paimon, you both gave incredibly moving performances. I owe you all an enormous debt of gratitude. Without your help, this music festival never would have happened.
Don't mention it, Jack Attack. Hey, if we hadn't met, I wouldn't even know what the spirit of rock and roll means.
The spirit of rock and roll? So, what does it mean? What does it mean for rock music to have a spirit?
It means you rock up, rock out, roll the dice, and roll with the punches. Just like me and Paimon.
Yeah, that's obviously not what it means. Mr. Dvorak, could you please give us the official definition? Someone needs to take this guy down a peg.
I don't think something like this is supposed to have an official definition. It's fucking rock. It's whatever you want it to mean.
An official definition? I don't know that one exists. It's an emotional experience, as though you're hearing your own story speak to you through the music.
Okay, Paimon has officially not spoken to me for a minute.
Funny you should say that. I was just thinking that the spirit of rock and roll is, well, like the Onikabuto in the song. Having the courage to grab life by the horns and survive against all the odds.
Is Sayu even in her napping spot anymore? Sorry, I was looking in the background trying to catch characters. Sayu was the only one I couldn't see. And it looks like she might not be in her sleeping spot anymore.
Guess I have a better sense of rock and roll than I thought.
What about you, Yoimiya?
Oh, well, I thought it was gonna be all about that dog, but then the song didn't even mention it, so, was that supposed to be symbolic? Like, if the dog didn't exist, maybe the injured animals didn't either. If there was no injured animals, then that means there was no war, which means the world is at peace.
That the fucking mental gymnastics there is adorable.
Oh, so for Yoimiya, the rock and roll spirit is all about world peace.
Shinobu, what about you?
Me? I hadn't given it all that much thought. I was mostly worrying about whether those paper notes Boss threw into Tenshukaku are going to get him in trouble with the Tenryo Commission.
Yeah, it seems to be a thing that he gets arrested after every event in Inazuma, so I expect the police to be coming any time now.
That must mean that for Shinobu, the rock and roll spirit is about keeping the Arataki gang safe.
Sure, let's go with that.
Shinobu, seriously, you've got nothing to worry about. If the Raiden Jogan had seen any of those notes, she'd have come to join the party.
Paimon agrees that you don't need to worry. Otherwise, Heizo definitely would have arrested Ito by now.
Actually, it would have been kind of fun if A showed up. Actually, wait, where the hell was, that one bitch? That one bitch I hate. The fox bitch. Yai Miko, that's what her fucking name is. Why wasn't she here? She was in the picture for the event.
Wait, where is that guy anyway? And where did Kokumi and Goro go?
I still don't see Sayu in her spot, but her spot was barely on screen.
Doshin Shikanoin had to run back to the station, so he didn't get the chance to say goodbye to you guys. But he did leave something for you. It's over there.
In a box. Is it
As
the
for
dog?
The other two, they couldn't stick around because they had a government meeting to get to. They did ask me to pass on their regards, though.
Did the Traveler Paimon even notice that Sayu was there?
The fact that these busy people all made time to attend the party is telling. Clearly, Ito wasn't exaggerating about the stature of the Arataki gang.
Sure. Honestly, it's more the statue of Ito, because while the Arataki gang isn't important, and Ito's standing is non-existent, he does know a lot of important people.
Ito, what can I say? It's truly been an honor to work with you.
Well, Jack Attack, I can't take all the credit. Let's not forget the Traveler's part in all this. A lot of people showed up because they knew he'd be here. If we do this again, we gotta make sure we find a way to get him on stage. How's that sound, compadre? Get that rock and roll spirit ready, because next time it'll be your turn to rock our collective socks off.
Bold of you to assume I'll have dialogue.
Your Excellency, I believe the Tenryl Commission detective is...
Don't worry about it, Goro. The Puppy Union was a joint venture between us and the Yashiro Commission. If we can maintain secrecy, then all the better for it.
Hey, it's Goro's
That was
little
never
dog
the main
thing.
goal. We saved some lives, and that's what matters.
I was more worried about the potential impact on your reputation, Your Excellency. After all, some of the lives we've saved belong to the Shogunate. If someone with an agenda finds out, it could cause an uproar.
Don't worry. There might be a way to make it work out in our favor.
Really? How?
Times have changed. We and Narukami Island are supposed to be working together now. So it's not necessarily a bad thing if people...
Whoa, what the fuck? No! No! Did the thunderstorm knock out my internet? Wait, the thunderstorm knocked out my internet. Can you guys even hear me?
If there's fire in your soul, you gotta rock and roll. So come on, let's get moving.
Alright, so last night's stream, well, technically this night's stream, got cut off by the weather being a bitch. And while I could restart the stream to show this, there's only like 1 or 2 more scenes left, so not much of a point, is there? Oh, wow, you guys don't even voice this time. Whatever. Alright, I can't use the
Don't worry about it, Goro.
controller anymore.
The Puppy Union was a joint venture between us and the Yashiro Commission. If we can maintain secrecy, then all the better for it. But that was never the main goal. We saved some lives, and that's what matters.
I was more worried about the potential impact on your reputation, Your Excellency. After all, some of the lives we've saved belong to the Shogunate. If someone with an agenda finds out, it could cause an uproar.
Don't worry. There might be a way to make it work out in our favor.
Really? How?
Times have changed. We and Narukami Island are supposed to be working together now. So it's not necessarily a bad thing if people discover that we were already cooperating with the Yashiro Commission even during the war.
I see.
Goro, if you want my opinion, you should be more concerned about Miss Hina than you are about this.
Miss Hina? What makes you say that?
I hear she works for That's Life magazine as well. She's young, popular, pretty, and she seems to be just as good at offering comfort to people in need as you are. So, it looks like you have some competition.
Fucking really?
Understood, Your Excellency. I will work hard to stay ahead of the competition.
And Goro's now competing with himself. Hey! A did come! That's hilarious.
I learned something new today. I never knew that the Hydro Nation's rock music had the power to stir up lightning.
Miko, A few days ago, some strange paper notes flew into Tenshukaku, demanding that I hand over the dog. So I am here to see what on earth it was all about.
I just assumed you must have gotten yourself a pet puppy.
As it happens, I also received an invitation letter via Sarah. I've never heard the name Arataki before, but they must be one of my subjects, and so I thought, why not grant them their wish?
Ah, so you came here to make a little Oni's wish come true, hmm? So tell me, how do you plan to respond to the Fontanian musician? It sounded to me like his music was commenting on the war.
The war. I'm not sure we can give him the answer he would hope for. But if nothing else, I know that we must avoid another war at all costs. The people cannot be made to suffer like that again.
Autoplay, you good? Okay, there we go.
But what if the bigger war comes to pass? What then?
I'm guessing that's the war
avoided,
against
then
Celestia?
I will have no choice but to fight.
Well, if that day comes, I'm sure that everyone here tonight will fight by your side.
Yes, please, let me see Ito in a serious position again. I want to see him fighting. And thus ends this. No, Sayu was still in her napping spot. She was napping this entire freaking time. How did you sleep through that?
Can't grow taller.
How did she sleep through the rock? I call bullshit. Do I care enough to try to find the other characters? I don't think I do. He's still down there. Yeah, you know what? I don't have the patience to find the other characters. So, let's go up on stage to do this end-off. Eh? We can change the lighting? Purple. Gold. We'll stick with purple. Can we get it more center stage? I said center stage, not up here.
Yeah.
Whatever, this will have to work, I guess. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed this, well, stream slash video as much as I enjoyed making it for you all. If you enjoyed it, if you guys deserve it, you can donate to me at buymeacoffee.com/KingD353. Every donation is appreciated, and for as a dollar, you can join our personal Discord. We can chat, play video games, share memes, and have ourselves a grand old time. Hey, she finally got to rock at the festival. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see all you beautiful people later. Deuces, YouTube.